Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Is Nicki Minaj being sabotaged by Camel Face again and heading to retirement? Some fans on social media are very upset because they feel like Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 is not living up to the hype that I guess it was supposed to be for this new era. And some fans are speculating that Nicki Minaj is over the industry because she keeps getting sabotaged by Camel Face, Devil Nation, and these big machines, that's why she's not putting out music videos or doing a lot of promotion. And because of that, they believe that eventually she will retire. And also it has been reported that most of Nicki Minaj's songs on Pink Friday 2 are doing less than 100,000 streams, which is very shocking because, like I said before, Pink Friday 2 got a lot of hits. I'm still listening to, Everybody and Let Me Calm Down and FTCU. I do believe that Camel Face sabotaged this era for Nicki Minaj. He sent Megan Thee Stallion as a distraction for Nicki Minaj, like the industry did when Remy Ma dropped Sheether. Okay, that was the whole plan. I believe that Devil Nation put the battery in Megan Thee Stallion's back to diss Nicki Minaj, okay? Because they knew Nicki was going to respond some way, shape, or form. I don't think that they thought she was going to go super hard, but I do think that they knew she was going to respond, okay, whether it was in the music or on social media. She did both. And that helped Megan go #1. And I think that they're not going to necessarily push Megan to the top. They're going to end up pushing D0JA Cat. But they use Megan Thee Stallion to distract the general public. Now, Killer Mike spilled some tea on the Breakfast Club where he said that Camel Face told him to stick around before he won Best Rap Song at the Skimmys, which, originally it was supposed to be Barbie World. But a lot of fans believe that this further proves that Camel Face was sabotaging Nicki Minaj, especially when it comes to the Skimmys.
And Miranda and what he might get on that stage and say.
Man, what's crazy is though Jay was hitting me. I didn't realize as I was as I was going through my thing, Jay was hitting me like, hold on, stick around. I want to toast you. I want you to. And then he hit me later saying I was gonna concede my time to you.
So before Killer Mike won his Skimmys, Camel Face had told Killer Mike that he wanted to toast to him. Very interesting. Further proving that, there could have been an old switcheroo at the Skimmys, okay? That he knew Killer Mike was going to end up being the winner for Best Rap Song because, they end up taking that award away from Nicki and Nice, okay? And I think he did that because Nicki Minaj spoke out, like I said last week. And I do believe that Camel Face is trying to orchestrate another hate train for Nicki Minaj. And I do feel like he is trying to affect her numbers because Nicki Minaj does talk about her stats a lot. He's trying to affect her numbers and push D0JA to #1. Now, fans are also noticing that Megan Thee Stallion never came out and denied any of Nicki Minaj's accusations that, she said about Megan Thee Stallion or Camel Face or Devil Nation. She has been mute, okay? A lot of fans saying that she's unbothered, but a lot of people are also saying that she's scared because Nicki did say that if Megan denied anything, she was going to post the receipts. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, I definitely think Megan Thee Stallion is scared, okay? The thotties can say, oh, Megan Thee Stallion's unbothered. She went #1. But I also think that she knows that Kelsey and Nicki got tea on her. And that's why she is silent, okay? She's going to continue to diss Nicki in the music, but she's not going to go back and forth with her on social media because she don't want those text messages to get released, okay? So I think that she's definitely scared about the tea that Kelsey got on her, and Kelsey probably already told Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj is just ready to spill it. But I think if Nicki gonna spill any more tea on Megan Thee Stallion, just put it in the music, spill the tea in the music, not on Station Head or Twitter, but in the music. That's where the people will really be gagging at, okay? And I think that if Nicki had dropped Bigfoot instead of, going on live and X and Station Head, everybody would have loved Bigfoot. People are only hating on Bigfoot because Nicki had went live and on Station Head dragging Megan Thee Stallion. Because Bigfoot, in my opinion, is a really good diss record, okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Speaking of Doja Badu, Scarlet by Doja Cat breaks another record as the most streamed female rap album of this year on Paylify. I guess allegedly surpassing Pink Friday 2, Gag City, Pluto Edition. Doja is set to retain her crown with the most streamed album for 4 consecutive years this decade, okay? So for the last 4 years, she has had the most streamed album because, she put out Hot Pink, I guess, in 2019. That had Say So on it. And then, she put out Planet Her in 2021. That had Kiss Me More, Need to Know, Woman. And now she has Scarlet, which has Agora Hills and The Town Is Dead. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, my whole thing is, I do think Doja Cat and RCA the Colorist do need to be investigated. No shade. I like Doja Cat. I like Agora Hills. But how can you have the most streamed female rap album and you only did 6K in per sales? That logically don't make any sense to me, but this is what I've been telling y'all. They're trying to, ruin Nicki Minaj's legacy and push Doja Cat. It has been revealed that the NFL was scared of Cardi B's ad with NYX makeup because they thought it was too racy, and that's why they pulled it, okay, from the Super Bowl ads, okay? Now, unfortunately, NYX paid allegedly $14 million for the advertising, allegedly. And Cardi B got a cut from that, but she might have to give the money back. Because if they pull the advertising from the Super Bowl, that means that they actually lost money. They didn't gain any sales. So, allegedly she got paid $14 million. That's what she liked on Twitter, that she did get paid, roughly around $7 to $14 million. I don't know if I fully believe that, but that's what she liked. But she definitely probably going to have to give that money back to them. No shade. Moving on to Scratch Off, going through another identity crisis. She has not only copied Ice Spice and Sexy Red, but now she's copying JT. So she comes out and posts a picture with a belt with the B word name on the belt. JT, who was paying homage to Jackie O, did a belt with her name on it for the promotion of Sideways. Okay. And a lot of fans are noticing that Scratch Off has a tendency to copy other female rappers. I've also noticed with Scratch Off, she usually tends to troll or copy female rappers that are associated with Nicki Minaj some way, shape, or form. First, it was Ice Spice, okay, with the outfits. Sexy Red with the True Religion jeans. She was copying Sexy Red for a little bit. And now she is copying JT. And I also think that Scratch Off might be a little bit jealous of JT, okay? Because JT doesn't really acknowledge Scratch Off any way, shape, or form. And on top of that, Nicki Minaj likes JT. She interacts with JT and she pays Scratch Off dust. So I do think that Scratch Off might be a little bit envious of Ice Spice, Sexy Red, and JT, and that's why she tends to troll them and copy their looks to try to get Nicki Minaj and their attention. Okay, I do think that she's doing it intentionally. She know people were gonna say that she was copying JT, But, she has to cause controversy because Side Chick Sunday is flopping on the charts. And even though JT's song Sideways is not doing too well, Scratch Off has had a solo career since she was on that competition show. JT just went solo. So what is Scratch Off's excuse? So let me know how y'all feel about it. I definitely do believe that she is trolling JT. She's jealous of JT. And that's why she's trying to copy these female rappers. Now, Queen Bee just can't be stopped. She is on the cover of Essence promoting her new hair care line. Okay. And she looks really good in this cover. Okay. I like the cover. Queen Bee actually been looking really, really good lately. Her body is snatched, okay? Now, y'all can say, oh, it's surgery, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. A lot of these hoes that be getting surgery be looking botched. Like Musty Walker, okay, her surgery looks terrible. Okay, Criminal Bee, her surgery looks terrible and botched too. So, it don't matter if Queen Bee has surgery or not, because at the end of the day, she has one of the best bodies in the world. Okay, Queen Bee was named one of the most beautiful women in the world. Okay, now people are calling, Queen Bee out for copying Nicki Minaj's Video Music Awards look. Okay, to me, they don't really look exactly the same, but they are similar. But they're not exactly the same. So I don't know if she was distinctively trying to copy her, but maybe she was inspired. Queen Bee could be inspired by Nicki Minaj. And also Queen Bee is getting called out for finessing chart sales. She has put out a Texas Hold'em instrumental and acapella. So she's putting out multiple versions of Texas Hold'em to try to go number one on the charts. Because currently she's challenging, for a number 2 debut. And if she goes number 1, she would be the first Black female artist to go number 1 on the Hot 100 chart with a country song. So she will be making history if she goes number 1. So that's why she's putting out multiple versions. But people feel like Queen Bee is getting a little bit too chart obsessed. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, my whole thing is, why don't y'all keep the same energy with the chart obsessed racists? When the chart obsessed racists release multiple versions of a song, even when it's trash, y'all don't complain about it. When Megan Thee Stallion did it for Piss, y'all didn't complain about it. So don't get upset that Queen Bee is playing the same game as, Megan and the chart obsessed racists and Criminal Bee. It's not fair for one artist to do it and the others can't. So in my opinion, we got to keep the same energy for everybody. We can't just be picking and choosing. A lot of y'all be picking and choosing when it comes to y'all faves. Okay, but we got to keep the same energy for everybody. Now, moving on to Champagne Thickums, he put out a music video for Rich Baby Daddy. Now, I'm a certified Champagne Thickums hater. But I have to admit, Rich Baby Daddy is one of my favorite songs. It is in my playlist now. I do like that song. At first, I didn't like it. But magically, somehow, I end up liking it, which is really weird. But the point of the matter is, I think she's pretending to give birth in that music video. A lot of people think that her water really did break in that music video. I don't believe it. I think it was fake and a skit that they're using to get views, which is smart because Sexy really did have a baby. Hopefully she knows who the baby daddy is, because I don't think she really does. Okay. And if Champagne Thickums isn't the father, why was her baby daddy not in the music video? Okay. So you also got to think about that. So I definitely feel like it was more clickbait, but it was a cute music video, very cheap, but it was a cute music video. Moving on to Queen Ari and the Queen of Christmas, they are doing a remix to Yes and, okay? Ari's number 1 hit. in my opinion, I'm not really a huge fan of this song, so I don't know if I really care about the remix. Okay, because I already did my review on the regular song, and I thought it was okay. I really don't think it was all that great. They said that this is one of her worst first single performances. That's what they said. Compared to her other lead singles, this one is not performing as great. Okay, so I don't know if an MC collaboration is the smartest idea long run. Of course, I think it could probably go top 5 or at number 1, but at the end of the day, after that, it just might trickle down the charts. Because in my opinion, no shade to the Queen of Christmas, but she has that title for a reason. She's only acknowledged musically during Christmas time. You know, she only goes number 1 in recent years because All I Want for Christmas. You know, other than that, we're not thinking about Mariah Carey. She doesn't have that longevity like a Queen Bee, in my opinion. No shade, but she just doesn't. Like, she cannot put out a song right now and go top 5. She can't. So, of course, it's easy to latch on to Queen Ari. No shade to the Queen of Christmas. So, I'm not here for it. Okay, no shade. I'm not really here for it. Probably won't be in my playlist. You know, I'll definitely give it a listen, but I don't think I care for this remix at all. Now, there's a rumor going around that Queen Bee and Kung Fu Kenny are performing at this year's Essence Festival in July. Wow. I'm like, damn. Queen Bee really can't be stopped. She really got the best team. Now she performing at Essence Festival. Now, my whole thing with this, though, is like, how much money can you take from your fans, Queen Bee? I low-key feel bad for the Beehive, because you got to buy the hair care line. You got to buy Queen Bee's album, these 2 singles. And then on top of that, you know, she's doing a Las Vegas residency, okay, later on this year. You know, she is also putting out allegedly another clothing line collection. Y'all cannot tell me she's not a billionaire. She be getting money out of y'all. Okay? She definitely is a billionaire. The only time she talks to y'all is when she wants some money. No shade. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.